I am filming this video right after the last video I did. Because I wanted to do the sequels to this really fat dude. I don't know why. I just do. So, let's get right into it.
Leanne Grayson has been missing 5 days.
She's not the sweet child you think she is.
The presence is an infection, and it's spreading.
I fear surgery in general, but if I don't change, 5 years I could be immobile, where they're forklifting me out of my room with a truck or something.
Casey,
How's it going?
correct?
Yes.
Good.
Yep.
You can head on back. Erica's waiting for you.
Cool. Right on.
Hi.
Hello.
How are you? I'm Erica.
I'm great. I'm Casey.
Nice to meet you. This is an icebreaker. We do have to take your weight first.
Knew this was coming.
You want to hold
Yeah,
that?
hold that. Is flip-flops on or off, or does that matter?
Doesn't matter.
When I weigh myself in my house, I do it butt naked, just use the bathroom, number one, number two. And I've tried to throw up the last meal I ate so I can lose any pounds. Now I'm there wearing clothes, I'm kicking off my flip-flops, anything I can get off of my body to lower the number, because I know it's gonna be shockingly big.
$700.
It's 711.8.
What? That's a bit much.
Okay.
Okay?
It's not good.
Yeah.
It's depressing, it's defeating,
Yeah, that's
it's not good. It's a number that's scary.
That's deadly.
I mean, I did just eat too, And I'm rationalizing like crazy right now.
Dude, stop
Hello
coming
there.
up with excuses.
How's it going? I'll stand up.
I'm Charlie Proctor.
Except
I
the
am
fact.
Casey King. How's it going?
Casey, nice to meet you.
Walter King, which I go by
You're a big
Danny.
boy.
King, nice to meet you too.
I'm his father.
Have a seat. Welcome.
Thanks.
So, tell me a little bit about yourself. How long have you been big?
Since the day I was born.
Yeah?
I weighed 12 pounds, 11 ounces the day I was born.
Okay.
Middle school, I guess, is where I first got chubby. 9th grade, 10th grade, 250. And then after high school, 300, 350. In my early 20s, I was probably pushing 400. And I've had some jobs where I was a server. I've worked in a couple restaurants, and I lost that job. I was living with my mom. She said, if you can't work and you can't find a job, you can't live here. So I moved into my father's house, and pretty much whatever I wanted to eat, we got.
I complain all the time about, what he would order. It's way too much food. But, I'd give in to him. And that's the reason.
He's a big boy.
And I just want to get healthy again.
Casey's dad is helping him maintain this weight. He's doing it out of love. He doesn't realize, or maybe he does realize, that this is causing harm. But when approaching Casey's case, I not only have to change a lifestyle with Casey, I've got two patients here. I've got to deal with Dad as well,
Yeah.
and changing his approach to his relationship with his son. We're going to have to work together to do this, but we're at a critical stage here.
Yeah.
You're going to die pretty soon unless something happens here.
Oh,
I think that you're on the road to immobility, and when that happens, I think it's going to be a very short course.
When he said Casey, that he's not going to live much longer, I mean, that scared me. And I think it scared Casey too. I love him to death. I want to be around for him, I try to take care of myself. But I'm 70 years old. My days are numbered, the way I look at it, too. And I want him to have a life before I leave here.
I don't want to die young, but just seeing my dad be so upset. It's what's the worst part?
Maybe you should
It sounds like we've got plenty of reasons to do
not be
this.
the
Oh yeah.
Your health, your life, your relationship.
Yeah.
All right? We're going to work together to first save his life and then get you a life. With patients like Casey, who are in the 600 to 700 pound range, they need all the help in the world, and they have to get out of that mindset of being cared for, even as an adult. And it's very, very difficult for them to do. So I think that he has to start changing his mindset to being an independent
He's gonna
person
go bye-bye.
and really be truthful with himself that he's able to do that before weight loss surgery is ever going to do him any good. With you, the route we're going to go down towards is a sleeve gastrectomy.
Okay.
All right? So this is your stomach.
I gotcha.
All right? What we're going to do is we're going to go in and we're going to remove this outer portion of your stomach right here. There will be a metabolic switch that gets flipped in your body when you have this surgery. Your body will want to lose weight. You do have a smaller stomach. You
Yeah.
can't eat as much.
Yeah. When Dr. Proctor was going over to surgery, it was pretty scary, only because I fear surgery in general. It is very scary. You know, people when they were kids, they broke arms or had casts. I've never even had a cast. I've never had any of that stuff. Yeah, I am very apprehensive of surgery, but I know it's something that I have to do.
More important than me will be the bariatric psychologist. That's somebody who's going to help you start facilitating that change, figuring out what might be a roadblock to that change. And Dad, that's something I would suggest that you go along with. In order to get cleared for surgery, I'm going to have to be convinced that Casey is there mentally and ready to do this. I'm going to have to be convinced that his father is going to be there and hold him accountable. I want to get you down to 650 pounds in 3 months.
Hey man, I'm all for it. I want to drop as much as
Let's
I
see
can.
it. Let's see it.
Let's try, yeah.
Okay?
Dr. Proctor said, try to lose 60 pounds for the next time I see you,
Maybe.
and I don't see how that's possible. Like, maybe if I just drank water and I ran miles every day. I mean, I know a person my size, the weight will fall off, but I'm kind of like lost. Thanks a lot, man.
Absolutely.
Dr. Proctor, you're the man. Appreciate
Mr.
it.
King, nice to meet you. Now, I hope Casey has it in him to lose the weight and do this work. I hope that he understands what's at stake here, and I hope he's ready to make these changes. He certainly said the things that I wanted to hear, but let's see if he really enacts these things.
Yeah.
You got to work with me and you got to listen to me.
No.
Yes, you do.
Yeah. No, yeah, you're right.
He's going to fight me, I know. But I'm going to come down on him hard because we've got to get this done because I don't want to see my son.
Looks like he has a butt in the front of his body, if you know what I mean. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Died.
I'm sorry. I had
And
to
if
say
he
it.
don't do something,
Let's watch.
he's going to die.
Let's watch this one, and then we'll watch.
Did you know you can go to libertymutual.com to
post-surgery
customize your car
video.
insurance so you only pay for what you need?
Really?
Hey, Casey, you ready to step up on the scale?
Sure. Oh, God. There was no thought of me getting on the scale today, so I was like, man, I was freaking out.
So that's his mom.
700
Lost
pounds.
11 pounds.
We lost 11 pounds. That's what I'm talking about, bud. We lost 11 pounds. Who knew? Freaking out, loving life. I was very shocked by it. For the most part, I guess I just wasn't eating crazy, eating big meals, that I actually somehow lost 11 pounds.
Obviously, this is our first time meeting.
Yes.
So I'm going to start asking you a bunch of questions.
Nice
we'll
job,
talk about some
Casey.
things.
Cool.
Cheering you on,
So
man.
for starters, why don't you tell me what does a normal day of eating look like for you prior to when you saw Dr. Proctor? So,
like,
5
we're waking
McDonald's
up at, like,
burgers for
12.
breakfast.
okay.
6
And
for
then
lunch.
probably ordering food from the hot dog house.
25
What do you usually
for
order?
dinner.
On like a normal day, it might be like 20 wings or like 10 tenders, and then it would be like a small order of tater tots
Okay.
and a large sweet tea.
This size cup?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So we're doing 32 ounces of sweet tea.
Yeah, but that's like a normal day. My lunches were either a taco salad or like tacos.
Okay.
But it was, you know, not a lot of sour cream.
And then
the
were you
rest of the
having
day-
dinner?
It could be anything from like a big thing of fried chicken or pizza we'd have like not occasionally, but sometimes.
Okay.
Or it could be like a foot-long sub.
You get chips with
Anyways,
that?
his dad's like, I picked up me, I'm dumb chicken wing. And his mom's like, I want to kill you both. I think that's a good representation. Oops.
Yeah, but it's like I mean, usually they're like the kettle low-fat ones or something, but I mean, they're still chips.
Any sweet tea lately?
Today I had sweet tea.
Okay, what size was it?
It was like that.
That size?
Today, I mean, I really thought that we were coming here to be like, Casey just can't ever eat anything he enjoys again. So I had a cheeseburger and a small tater tot.
Who'd you go
and
with?
sweet tea. I had my father go get it.
You're asking for the foods.
And he just caves.
Okay.
He almost thinks like, if he says no to me, I'm just gonna sit in my room and scream and curse all day, and he's never gonna talk to me, I'm gonna hate him.
His dad is a big problem. Contribute, you know what I'm trying to say, to this fat problem.
Well, are you gonna do that?
I mean, I may complain at first and be a little annoyed, but I'm not gonna hate my father for the rest of the day because he did something that I needed.
A lot of times now, when he'd ask for that, I didn't get it for him.
Okay.
Not every,
no, that's what I'm saying.
We argue a lot. We argue a lot. So I give in to him a lot. Sometimes I put my foot down, but I should be doing it all the time, but I don't.
When I'm at my mom's, I just get used to eating whatever. I may ask like, hey, can I get something sweet? And she'll throw me a Hershey Kiss. One. I can say to Dad, get something sweet. Comes home with a 1-pound bag of M&Ms.
So it seems like there's definitely a dynamic between when you're at mom's or at dad's.
As much as I know that I need to not ask for it, there needs to be a point to where if I do cave and I ask for it, that I have someone telling me, no.
Eventually,
It'll just never,
you're the one that has to say no.
No, I know.
He definitely has a lot of blame towards his parents and kind of isn't taking a lot of responsibility for his weight and how he's gotten to where he is. I see that a lot with patients, and that they just want to blame other people when really it all falls down on the decisions and the choices that they make themselves.
We need to create a dynamic that's going to be helpful for you, right?
Yeah.
So whether that's spending more time at mom's, if that's on the table.
One reason that he does not like to come to my house is because I try to find things for him to do other than play video games.
The video games, in my opinion, it hinders him a lot from losing weight. It's hard for me not to blame part of that on the video games.
How many hours are you spending playing video games?
On a bad day, I would probably spend six.
Oh my God, spend 6 hours like exercising or doing the right thing.
No, obviously that's something I've never been wanting to do.
See, this is what annoys me about my mom. She thinks I should just be exercising 6 hours a day, and she doesn't get it at all. I mean, who exercises for 6 hours in a day? Like, people that are running in marathons exercise for 6. It's insane. No.
Well, maybe
I think
she wants you to exercise 6 hours a day because you weigh 700 pounds. And she cares about you and wants you to be better.
On video games, as he loses weight, just gradually get out of that habit. He's not going to lose any weight playing a video game. It's like he's afraid to break away from what is comfortable for him.
I'm willing to make the changes. Y'all are just so drastic in some of the things you say, and you really have such like a blinder thought process on some of these. Like, I could go a whole day and not play Xbox. I've done it 1,000 times. I'm still not leaving my room. If you think that is the reason that we are here today, you are both very much mistaken.
So Dr. Proctor wants you to lose 60 pounds by the time he sees you next. We've got a good bit of ways to go. I definitely think we can make some more changes. So why don't we talk about what that needs to look like? One is that every time you eat, there needs to be a source of protein.
Yeah.
2 is we need to eat something every 3 to 4 hours. So no more of these big stretches of eating
I'm on board with that.
Okay,
completely.
perfect. We feel good about that?
I feel great.
Doable, everybody's on board. We're not saying yes to going to fast food. We're gonna do all the right things.
But
Then we can
Danny,
get this
remember,
done.
nothing comes from Hot Dog House.
I mean, they have a salad. No, I'm just kidding. We won't get none from there.
I think he'll probably lose another maybe 30 pounds. It would shock me if he made it to 60. Up until now, he's made some changes, but not a ton of changes. But he has to be 100% in. So we'll see how it goes until the next time he sees Dr. Proctor.
All right, so we feel good about the plan?
Yeah, feel
Yes.
great.
Okay.
As we're leaving the nutritionist, I think we have a good plan. But the more I think about what we talked about, I get frustrated because my parents keep blaming video games. I have honest conversations with y'all, and you listen to none of it. It goes in one ear and out the other. Beside the games, I have always gained weight and always gotten larger. That's been one true thing through my life. I haven't always played video games. You completely don't bring that up in your point. The points you have with people is, Casey won't lose weight because he plays video games.
I don't say that.
You basically do. What I'm trying to say is,
Suck it up.
you both have some very skewed view of what I need to do because you're blaming something that has absolutely nothing to do with my weight. And you both can't get your head around that.
But
You
Casey-
can't.
No. Well,
And let's-
no, it's because
Let's have a real conversation. A couple days ago when I was sitting in your living room, I was sitting in my room. What did you say I should eat for lunch? Let's be honest here, since we're gonna say that I'm always the one asking you to get me bad stuff. It was a frozen pizza out of the refrigerator. Let's be real and admit that sometimes you're just like, Casey, eat bad. I don't wanna get mad at them. I know they wanna help, but they're not. They're not helping.
just from here forward, everybody do better.
I'm fine with that. Let's just stop bugging me about this other stuff that has nothing to do with me being overweight.
Casey, I don't bug you about nothing.
Did anything in there that she said I said no to? This is the reason I need Ed, Amy, and Amanda to help me because they know what it's like. They're going through it. I love my parents, but I did not get to be 700 pounds on my own.
Stop getting annoyed.
I mean, I hate to say this, but you can just stop trying to annoy me.
Well, obviously, he's not helping. But let's watch this weight loss one. I mean, the after post-surgery.
It's been 3 months since my surgery, and I feel good. Little things are changing in me that I didn't really expect to change so quickly. Like when I go to the gym now, I'm getting immediately back into like my range of motion that I was in like when I was in my better times.
How you feeling so far?
I'm a little winded.
All right, take it 1 pound at a time, we'll get it.
As I accomplish more, my self-esteem is rising, so I feel like I can do more. So it's just a good feeling.
God.
I don't do well with like a lot of cheering and admiration and like build up, so I'm definitely nervous. But I think they'll be really shocked and surprised and happy with the progress I've made.
I don't see a difference.
I started this journey at 711 pounds.
Oh, damn.
Today, I'm happy to say that I'm 525.
And still
Ultimately, I hope I just get down to a normal weight. My goal for next year is to be under 400. Ultimate dream, 250. That'd be sick.
Now I see it.
Oh, God. This is rough.
I'm so proud of him. There's no words to, describe the feeling I feel inside that he's gotten healthier, and I just, I look for a bright future for him. The sky's the limit.
Thank you. Thank you.
I mean, Casey has done a terrific job. I am very proud of my cousin. I'm proud of the whole family.
Okay, I guess our whole family is just okay.
I'm really excited. I'm kind of like overwhelmed,
family.
crying. They're like happy tears, but appreciate everyone showing up and thanks.
why
I
it's
couldn't have done
called
this without my family. And yeah,
Family
let me hug
by
you.
the
How you doing?
3,000.
In the beginning, I didn't really think I could do this. My mind wasn't in the right place. I wasn't taking a lot of responsibility for myself, and I just didn't know if I needed to change.
Your mom was.
The hardest part was
trying to
probably
help.
just like facing
I
my
think the mom
fears
had
and just being honest with myself about stuff.
a more.
Casey wearing real clothes.
Wow, all my clothes is real. They're real comfortable, classy. Looking in the mirror now, I see an improved version of myself. Oh, hello, yeah, so another hug. I see a
Just a
happier,
really big family.
more independent person than I was 6 months ago. Appreciate it. Thanks,
Hello.
This is definitely the start of something different for me.
You ever think
think Pac-Man gets tired of eating these same little dots? I could get any 2 toppings on my large pizza for just $10. Pepperoni, sausage, bacon, the $10 tastemaker, only from Pizza Hut. I think I'm about to out-pizza the Hut. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Yep. Whoa. 3 videos today? Question mark? That would be monumental. Maybe not though, because I have to do all the thumbnails. But that might not be too hard. I have some easy thumbnail ideas. But that's besides the point. I had fun. If you liked the video, leave a like. If you didn't, you know what to do. Leave a dislike. Subscribe, follow, check out my Twitch. It should be linked in the description, the About tab, or you'll see a little square on my channel banner. Depends what platform you're on. I might not put it in the description though. Oh, check out my Discord. That's also linked in the same places as my Twitch. If you want, buy merch. Bye-bye.